Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today's lesson is going to be about asking and giving advice. But let's start with a preview of some vocabulary items that we'll need during the lesson. I'm obese. I'm obese. Lose weight. Lose weight. Go on a diet. Go on a diet. Follow a treatment. Follow a treatment. Consult a dietitian. Consult a dietitian. Should. Should. Ought to. Ought to. A great idea. A great idea. A good idea. A good idea. Now we move on to asking for advice, part 1. In this part, your friend or someone is telling you about his problem, and he has some ideas, some solutions, and he wants to know whether they are good or bad, so he is asking you. I'm obese and I'd like to lose weight. Questions? Do you think I should consult a dietitian? Do you think I ought to stop taking dinner? Should I follow any treatment? Ought I to go on a diet? Please remember that your friend is not going to ask you all 4 questions at the same time. I'm just giving you four different examples to make the idea clear. So you have heard your friend's problem, you have heard his suggestion, and now you would like to give a piece of advice. If you think his idea is good, you can say, yes, I think you should. Yes, I think you ought to. Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a great idea. Now, if you think his idea is bad, you can say, no, I don't think you should. No, you shouldn't. Or no, you shouldn't do that. No, you oughtn't to do that. Or no, you oughtn't. No, that's not a good idea. Now we move on to asking for advice, part 2. In this part, your friend has a problem and he doesn't know what to do. He has no idea. And he's asking you for ideas, for advice. What do you think I should do? What do you think I ought to do? What should I do? What ought I to do? What do you advise me to do? What would you do if you were me? Now we move on to giving advice, part 2. You listen to your friend, you know his problem, he is asking you to suggest some ideas, some solutions. You can express advice in the form of a statement. That is, you can give your friend a piece of advice in the form of a statement. So you can say, I think you should follow treatment. I think you ought to exercise. If I were you, I'd go on a diet. I advise you to stop taking dinner. Now you can also express advice in the form of a question. You can give advice using a question. For example, why don't you consult a dietitian? Why not practice some sport? What about going on a diet? How about following a treatment? That's all about advice, but be careful. Do not make the following mistakes. That's all for now. Thank you for your attention. Please stay home, protect yourself, your family, and all the innocent humans in your town. Bye.